Hello and welcome back to the Boss Bougie Babes podcast. I'm your host, Kylie, back with another episode of the podcast that's all about empowering you to create a life you absolutely love. Last week, we dove deep into the power of mindset and how shifting our beliefs can unlock incredible opportunities for success in our business and lives. We explored those pesky limiting beliefs that hold us back, the importance of cultivating an abundance mindset, and how to build unshakable confidence. Remember, your thoughts create your reality, so choose to think big, bold, and beautiful. This week, we're turning our attention to a crucial ingredient for entrepreneurial success: self discipline. Now, I know what you're thinking. Self discipline sounds a bit boring, but trust me, this isn't about deprivation or restriction. It's about empowering yourself to take control of your time, energy, and focus so you can create the business and life of your dreams. Think of self discipline as your secret weapon, the driving force that propels you towards your goals even when motivation wanes. It's the difference between dreaming about your success and actually achieving it. I'll be honest, self discipline hasn't always been my strong suit. There have been countless times when I've hit the snooze button one too many times, been sucked into the black hole of social media, and procrastinated on important tasks. But over time, I've learned to cultivate self discipline as a habit, and it has made all the difference in my business and personal life. For example, at the beginning of this year, when I found MRR products, I set a goal to build and create a thriving community online. It was a big undertaking, and I knew it would require a significant amount of time and effort. There were days when I wanted to give up, to succumb to distractions, or to simply say, I'll do it tomorrow. But I didn't. I woke up early, put in the work, and stayed focused on my goal. I even set aside specific time blocks in my schedule for deep work and turned off all notifications to minimize distractions. And you know what? I have not only been doing exactly what I set my goal out to be, but I exceeded all my expectations in terms of my own motivation and impact. It's been a huge win for my business, and it wouldn't have been possible without self discipline. So, what exactly is self discipline, and why is it so crucial for entrepreneurs? Well, think of it as your inner CEO, that unwavering voice that keeps you focused, motivated, and on track, even when the going gets tough. Self discipline isn't just about willpower or forcing yourself to do things you don't want to do. It's about creating a system of habits and routines that align with your goals and values. It's about making conscious choices that move you closer to your dreams, even when it would be easier to hit the snooze button or binge watch your favorite TV show. Now, you might be thinking, isn't that just motivation? Well, not quite. Motivation is that initial spark of inspiration, that feeling of excitement and possibility. It's what gets you started. Self discipline, on the other hand, is what keeps you going when the initial excitement fades. It's the fuel that powers your engine, even on those days when you'd rather stay in bed with a good book and a cup of coffee, tea, or my personal favorite, a glass of red wine. And here's the best part: self discipline is a skill, not a personality trait. It's something you can learn, practice, and master over time, just like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. So, how do you cultivate self discipline as an entrepreneur? Here are a few tips. Set clear, achievable goals. Break down your big goals into smaller, manageable steps. This will make them seem less daunting and more attainable. Create a routine. Establish a daily schedule that includes time for work, self care, and relaxation. This will help you create structure and consistency in your life. Eliminate distractions. Identify your biggest time wasters. Maybe it's social media, unless you're using it to monetize your passions, and create strategies to minimize their impact on your productivity. Find an accountability partner. Share your goals with a friend, mentor, or coach who can offer support and encouragement. Reward yourself. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. This will help you stay motivated and reinforce positive habits. Remember, self discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about progress, not perfection. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. The key is to keep showing up, even when you don't feel like it. So let's embrace the power of self discipline and create a life that's filled with purpose, passion, and productivity. In the digital age, distractions are everywhere. They lurk around every corner, vying for our attention and threatening to derail our productivity. But don't fret. I'm here to help you identify those pesky distractions and equip you with strategies to regain control of your time and focus. Start by acknowledging the usual suspects: social media, the black hole of endless scrolling and mindless comparison. It's so easy to get sucked into the vortex of Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, only to emerge hours later with nothing to show for it. Email. The constant ping of notifications can feel like a never ending game of whack a mole. We tell ourselves we're being productive, but in reality, we're just reacting to other people's agendas. Procrastination, the art of putting off important tasks for later, often favoring something more enjoyable or seemingly less urgent. We all do it, but it can seriously hinder our progress and overwhelm us. I'll share a few of my own experiences with distractions. The Instagram rabbit hole. I used to spend hours scrolling through my feed, comparing myself to other creators and feeling inadequate. It was a major time suck and a serious drain on my mental energy. The email vortex. I used to check my email constantly, feeling the need to respond to every message immediately. It made me feel reactive rather than proactive, and it prevented me from focusing on my most important tasks. I still struggle with this one to this very day. The procrastination pro. I've had my fair share of times being a bit of a procrastinator, especially when it comes to tasks that I found boring or challenging. This often led to last minute rushes and unnecessary stress. But over time, I've developed strategies for managing these distractions and reclaiming my focus. Set boundaries. I've designed specific times for checking social media and email, and I avoid them completely during my designated work hours for the most part. Prioritize tasks. I start each day by identifying my top three most important tasks and focus on completing them before moving on to anything else. This helps me stay on track and avoid getting sidetracked by less important tasks. Take breaks. I learned that taking regular breaks throughout the day actually increases my productivity. I set a timer for 25 to 30 minutes, give or take, and a focused work followed by a 5 to 7, maybe 10-minute break. This helps me stay refreshed and avoid burnout. Create a distraction-free environment. I work in a quiet space with minimal visual clutter. That is a tongue twister. I also put my phone on silent and turn off notifications so I'm not constantly tempted to check it. Unless I'm not home, I always want to be reachable if something has happened or something to do with my son. So that's the only time I will leave my phone off of silent or do not disturb. Reward yourself. I celebrate my wins, no matter how small, by treating myself to something I enjoy. This helps me stay motivated and reinforces positive habits. Remember, distractions are a part of life, but they don't have to control us. By implementing these strategies, you can reclaim your focus, boost your productivity, and achieve your entrepreneurial goals. Let's dive into the art of crafting a productive routine, your secret weapon for conquering those entrepreneurial goals and living your best life. A well crafted routine can transform your days from chaotic to calm, from overwhelmed to empowered. Why is a routine so important, you ask? Well, it's simple. It reduces decision fatigue. By automating certain aspects of your day, you free up mental energy for the tasks that truly matter. Increases productivity. A structured routine helps you prioritize your most important tasks and gets them done efficiently. Boosts creativity. Having designated time for creative work allows your imagination to flourish, improves your well being. A balanced routine that includes time for self care, exercise, and relaxation can reduce stress and improve overall well being. I'll share my own daily routine, a little peek behind the scenes, if you will. Morning, wake up early, enjoy a cup of tea, and work out or meditate to set my intentions for the day before my son wakes up. Mid morning, I tackle the most important tasks on my to do list, ideally, the ones that require the most focus and energy. Lunchtime. I will refuel with a nourishing meal and spend some time outside with my son for some fresh air and inspiration. In the afternoon, I focus on less demanding tasks like email, social media, and meetings. In the evening, I unwind with my family, enjoy a delicious dinner, and indulge in some self care. A glass of wine or some gelato are always my go tos for self indulgence and self care. This routine might not be for everyone, and that's okay. The key is to find a schedule that works for you and your unique lifestyle. Experiment with different routines and listen to your body's natural rhythms. And don't be afraid to adjust as needed. Here are a few tips to get you started. Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start by incorporating small changes into your routine and gradually build from there. Track your progress. Use a planner or an app to track your daily activities and identify patterns. This will help you see what's working and what needs adjusting. Be flexible. Life happens. Don't beat yourself up if you occasionally deviate from your routine. The key is to get back on track as soon as possible. Remember, your routine should be a tool to empower you, not restrict you. It's a framework for success that allows you to prioritize your well being, achieve your goals, and create a life you absolutely love. Let's talk about something that's essential for our sanity and success as entrepreneurs: boundaries. Yes, those invisible lines we draw between our work life and our personal life, between hustle and happiness. In this digital age where work can easily bleed into every aspect of our lives, setting boundaries is more important than ever. It's about protecting your time, energy, and mental health so you can show up as your best self in both your business and your personal life. Why are boundaries so important? Let me tell you. Preventing burnout. Working 24/7 might seem productive, but it's a recipe for burnout. Setting boundaries allows you to recharge, avoid overwhelm, and maintain your passion for your business. Protecting relationships. When you're constantly working, it's easy to neglect your relationships with loved ones. Boundaries help you prioritize quality time with family and friends, fostering deeper connections and a more fulfilling life. Increasing productivity. Contrary to popular belief, working less can actually lead to greater productivity. Has anyone ever heard of the 4-day work week? When you set boundaries and focus on your most important tasks, you'll get more done in less time. So, how do you set effective boundaries? Here are a few tips. Define your non negotiables. What are the things that are most important to you outside of work? Is it spending time with your family, pursuing a hobby, or simply having time for yourself? Once you know your non negotiables, create boundaries around them and protect them fiercely. Set clear work hours. Decide on specific hours that you'll dedicate to work and stick to them as much as possible. This will help you create a sense of structure and avoid the temptation to work around the clock. Communicate your boundaries. Let your clients, colleagues, and loved ones know your work hours and availability. This will set expectations and help you avoid interruptions during your personal time. I personally love using Google Calendar for this so people can book time with me when I have set my available hours. Learn to say no. It's okay to decline requests or opportunities that don't align with your priorities or schedule. Remember, saying no to something that doesn't serve you is actually saying yes to something that does. Unplug and make a conscious decision and effort to disconnect from work during your personal time. Turn off notifications, put away your laptop, and be fully present with the people and activities you love. But setting boundaries is just one piece of the puzzle. Prioritizing tasks and focusing on what truly matters is equally important. Here are a few strategies to help you streamline your workflow and maximize your productivity. The Eisenhower matrix. Divide your tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and not urgent and not important. Focus on the tasks in the first two quadrants and delegate or eliminate the rest. I'll say it again. The first quadrant is urgent and important. Second quadrant, important but not urgent. Third quadrant, urgent but not important. And fourth quadrant, not urgent and not important. The 80-20 rule. Identify and prioritize 20% of tasks that produce 80% of your results. This will help you focus your energy on the activities that impact your business most. My absolute favorite is time blocking. Schedule specific blocks of time for different tasks. This will help you stay focused and avoid multitasking, which can actually decrease your productivity. Delegate and outsource. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If there are tasks that you don't enjoy or are outside of your area of expertise, consider delegating them to a virtual assistant or outsourcing them to a freelancer. This will free up your time to focus on your zones of genius. Remember, you don't have to do it all. By setting boundaries, prioritizing tasks, and delegating when necessary, you can create a more balanced and fulfilling life, both personally and professionally. The entrepreneurial journey is not always a smooth ride. There will be setbacks, obstacles, and moments when you want to throw in the towel. But guess what? That is okay. It's all a part of the process, and it's how you handle those challenges that truly define your success. So, how do you stay motivated when faced with adversity? Here are a few tips that have helped me along the way. Remember your why. Reconnect with your passion and purpose. Why did you start this journey in the first place? What are you working towards? Keep your vision in mind and let it fuel your fire. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait for the big milestones to celebrate. Acknowledge and appreciate every small victory along the way. This will boost your confidence and keep you motivated. Practice self compassion. Be kind to yourself. We all make mistakes and face setbacks. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, focus on what you can learn from the experience and how you can move forward. Surround yourself with support. Connect with other entrepreneurs, mentors, or coaches who can offer guidance, encouragement, and a listening ear. It's okay to ask for help when you need it. Focus on the bigger picture. Don't get bogged down by the daily challenges. Keep your eye on the prize and remember why you started on this journey in the first place. Your dreams are worth fighting for. Take a break. Sometimes the best way to overcome a challenge is to step away from it for a while. Take a walk, indulge in a bubble bath, or do something that brings you joy. A refreshed mind can often find solutions that a tired one cannot. Learn from your mistakes. Every setback is a valuable learning opportunity. Analyze what went wrong, adjust your strategy, and keep moving forward. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of the journey. I'm going to say that again. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of the journey. Resilience is the key to overcoming challenges and achieving long term success. It's the ability to bounce back from setbacks, learn from your experiences, and keep moving forward with determination and grace. So embrace the challenges, celebrate the wins, and never give up on your dreams. You are stronger than you think you are, and you have the power to create the life you desire. And that's a wrap for this week's episode, babes. I hope you're feeling inspired and empowered to conquer your goals with unwavering self discipline. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave a 5-star rating. It truly helps me as a creator on all platforms. Also, if you're looking for more daily doses of motivation and behind the scenes sneak peeks into my entrepreneurial journey, follow me on Instagram at boss.bougiebabes. Until next time, babes, keep shining and never stop chasing your dreams.